new here, my name is Louise and this is Chip. Been a tiring day, I think. So my channel is a haul every Saturday without fail. That is what you're watching today. I also upload other things in between. We are currently on Vlogmas, so you will get a video every day. Some may be Christmassy, some not. Depends on what happens. So our shop is a £60 budget. I haven't got to my receipt. I actually spent $38.35 out of £60 budget. I feel like I might do a top up somewhere. I'm trying to think of Christmas things as well. The shop actually this week was better than last week. There wasn't as many gaps on the shelf. There was a few, but it wasn't as bad. Things that are not going to be here that I did buy was a packet of tea bags, strawberry jam and a instant mash. They went straight in the food bank. And that's it. Jim, I swear I don't put anything in my hand before we start. I don't know what this is about every time. Yeah, the shop was fine. We only went into Asda. Got a few Christmassy bits in there. We didn't really need a lot again. My mind's gone blank. My mind never goes blank. I guess we'll do the haul and maybe I'll get in the swing of things and chat after, I guess, because I can't think what to say. My mind's completely blank. Chip's going down, so we'll do the haul now. Right, I have been into lettuce, like salad sandwiches, a lot. Normally it takes me a few weeks to get through this, but I've already gone through it like every single time. Chip, chill, you'll have to wait a minute, okay? So I just picked up an iceberg lettuce. I picked up an iceberg lettuce. Now, I think this was more expensive. No, it wasn't. I was looking at something else. I remember now. So this was 60p for this. Thoroughly enjoying sandwiches with lots of salad. Usually, I'm just too lazy to put salad stuff in it. But, yeah, really into it at the moment. So I picked up a lettuce. Also, out of tomatoes completely. And the way I'm eating them, I'm not sure this is going to be enough, actually. 85p for this one. And I've seen on my Facebook page, you know, strangely, you'll just get a lot of one thing. People have been having, was it tuna melt? Like the tuna and cheese and a bit of onion and stuff like that on toast and crisp it all up, and it looks really lush. So I thought I'd get some spring onions because somebody put spring onions on it. Did actually look, and they're like 70p. And there was no way I was paying 70p. And then in the reduced section, how excited is this? 18p. And they're absolutely fine. All right, you know, that's a little bit dried out, but so excited. And I got this on a recommendation. Now I do apologise, you know what I'm like, because I'm sure you're somebody who's been here for a while, and you know I forget names. I apologise. I was going to do all this like really good vlog and, you know, like make sure I researched it and I had your name written down and that, but realistically I don't have enough hours in the day with my Vlogmas and stuff. My brain just can't cope with all of that as well. So I was paying attention. So normally I would get chicken thighs, 1.1 kilogram, for £3.10. Now this is what I cook Chip's food in a slow cooker. He doesn't get dog food. He gets like a chicken casserole type thing, I guess you would say. So the thighs are for Chip. Yeah, £3.10 for 1.1 kilograms. Somebody mentioned to me last week, and I appreciate this so much, so I thought we've got to give it a go, that chicken leg quarters, this is £2.60, I think. No, this is £2.30. I am going to have to keep checking my receipt because numbers are up and down again. £2.30, 1.1 kilogram, and the person said there is just as much meat on it. So I thought we'd give it a go because that's exciting. That's like a 80p saving if this works. I appreciate your comments so much. See, we help each other out here. This is what I love about my channel. This is what makes it all worth it. So I will definitely let you know what I think of this. I'm excited for Chip too. We got a bottle of 4 pint of milk, semi-skimmed. It's the one Corey and I always use. We're not really getting through much of it, but we're on Vlogmas, which means we are going to be having cooking. I am ready to go with it now. It's coming. I don't know what days. I'm getting a bit confused with my vlogs, but it's all coming this month. So this is £1.65 for a 4-pint. I got 2 tins of tuna. I've been really into tuna sandwiches at the moment, plus the tuna toasty thing, and I didn't realise I'd not been paying attention to the tuna as it's been getting used. Corey's been using because I don't eat tuna that often and I'm out, so I should have picked up more, but I didn't, so I'll have to get a bit of a stock going. Now these are the Asda essential range now. It was just the white range before, so it was still the essential, it was still the cheap one, 55p a can. And I've mentioned before, I've been buying this stuff for the longest time, and they are absolutely fine. They are good chunks of tuna, and you don't get loads of bones and like all rubbish bits that you do get in a lot of the cheaper tins. This is lovely, and I always get the one in the brine just because I just do. I don't know what. 33p for red kidney beans. Now I would normally buy that to go in chips food. That's the heating. It is really cold in here, and yes, it does do that bang every now and again. I apologise. So 33p a can. It wouldn't normally put a whole can in, and I don't put it in every meal. I've mentioned before I do mix up the veggies and things to try and make it like different tastes for him as well. And just so you know, you can give the dogs the tinned red kidney beans as long as you thoroughly rinse them off first. They are perfectly safe. This one was a mistake, and I didn't realise until I was setting up. So I found the beans and sausages. They didn't have them last week. 42p a can. Absolutely love these. Rave about them. Can you see the mistake? I just grabbed that because I saw it and assumed the one next to it was the same, and it wasn't. It's just baked beans. So that I'm going to have to look for the price on here because I have no clue. 25p. So this is a 25p can. I was thinking of trying a cheaper can anyway, because I usually get the more expensive one. It's been a while, so you know, maybe it was fate that I should just do it. So there you go. Should have been two beans and sausage, but there you go. The chocolate digestives they had in this week. I mentioned last week they had no biscuits. They still don't have the custard creams or the bourbons. The shelf's still empty, but they did have some digestives. These are 65p, and Corey, I bought 2 because Corey and I do like a couple of biscuits in the evening, and we both agree that these are better than the McVitie's, and I believe, if my memory serves me well, which it doesn't that frequently, so don't come at me if I've got this wrong, I think the McVitie's ones are £1.60 for a packet, and these are 65, so you're making a big saving, and they're really, really good ones. Flour, self-raising, didn't realise that my one's gone way out of date. 58p for this one. I don't know what I'm making this year. I don't know if I need to get a plain one, but this is like the safe option, isn't it? So I just picked the one up. And I got some eggs. These are £1.30 for the free range ones. I always get this make. Yeah, need it for the cooking again, don't we? And I picked up some wraps. I bought some peppers weeks and weeks ago, and they're still in the fridge. They're still good, but I don't think they're going to last an awful lot longer because they have been there for a while. So I picked these ones up there. These are the white wraps. They're the Asda ones, and they're very soft. They're really, really nice quality. Taste really nice, and they're 85p, and you get 8 of them there, so it's a pretty decent price as well. I made Corey a stir fry. We're going through the freezer, you know all those little rubbishy bits you have in the freezer all the time, and I bought a stir fry thing ages and ages ago, veggies, and made him a stir fry last night, and these are the noodles he likes. We didn't have any, so he had to deal with the noodles he had, so it just reminded me to pick some up. So you actually get 2 packets in there, and these are the thicker noodles, and they're £1 for the 2. A little bit more expensive than the noodles I do normally buy, but he thoroughly enjoys them. I'm not a fan particularly. They're okay, nothing wrong with them. It's just not texture for me. It's all about texture. Dr Pepper's, this is Corey's treat. This is £2 a bottle now, or you can get 2 for £3. As you can see, he's cracked into it already because that's what he does. The Pringles, these are for Christmas, £1.65. I don't know if that's a good or bad deal anymore because it has been so long. Pringles isn't something I really buy that often. It's usually something special, like Christmas is something special. I picked the 2 flavours I thought would sell out quickest. I will be buying more because I do like to get a whole range of them. I do enjoy Pringles, probably because we don't have them that often, but £1.65, and I got the paprika and the prawn cocktail this week. And I was going to get a pot noodle for Corey because he did eat a pot noodle this week and enjoyed it. They're £1, and it's the same thing when you've always had it. Now I have tried this before. This is the naked noodles. Hoisin duck. Now Corey is a fan of duck, so I thought we'll give this one a go, and it's actually only 95p as well, and it's got this love this naked or I'm free, so I'm assuming if you really don't like it you can contact and get your money back, which is pretty good. That means that they're really confident, or they're hoping you just can't be bothered. Either way, yeah, I think he's going to try that later on, so we'll be able to let you know on the next haul. 2 burger buns. Corey wanted burger buns and burgers. Now the buns, I always go the same route in the shop. The buns come first. This is 60p for 2. These are the really, really big ones because they go with the chicken burgers I get Corey that are really big. But they didn't have the chicken burgers, so he's now got two buns and no burgers to go with it. The butternut squash chunks, £1.45 for this packet. This is for chips food. This isn't something any of us would eat. I don't know if Corey likes it, and I'm not particularly a fan of butternut squash, but Chip really does enjoy this, so that will go in his food. Needed a couple of ready meals for Corey. When he comes in from work, unless I've prepared something, he would just shove something in the oven. He just, you know, it's a long day at work, you just don't want to deal with it. 90p for the beef lasagna. He thoroughly enjoys this one, has it on a regular basis. We do get the bisto every now and again when it's on a deal. It's on a £1.25 at the moment. I know it's a little bit more, but it's a lot less than the, I think it's £1, well, it used to be £1.60 full price. I don't know if it is now. I got him the beef hot pot this time, just something a little bit different. And he specifically did ask for steak pies, and these are £1.45 as well. Now the chicken dippers didn't get last week because they didn't have any. Now I always have to go through this because if you're new you won't know. If you've been here a while you've heard this bit before. So this is £4.85 for the 1.275 kilogram. This is the chicken dippers one. They do have a range of them that are the like black wrapper with the red, you know, it's all designed the same, but some might be in breadcrumbs and some are chunks, all sorts of different things like that. But they're 800 kilograms. No, I've done that before. They're 800 grams, not kilogram, 800 grams. And they're either £4.85 or £5. So if you want the best value for your money, this is the only packet worth getting if you want to get like bulk food for your money, because this one is the cheapest option but the most quantity. So there's toilet roll, £1.93. This one does the job, cheap, cheerful. I enjoy it. You know, I'm not one of the, you know, some people need 3-ply and aloe vera in it and stuff. I'm not one of those people. I'm good with this stuff, so we're sticking with it. 72p for the mixed vegetables. Now this one has peas, carrots, broccoli and cauliflower in it, and this one goes in all of Chip's meals. When I say that all these veggies are for Chip, it's not just for Chip. I get them for Chip's food, but we do eat them as well, just so you know. I'm not just buying this whole freezer food stuff just for the dog. The broccoli florets, I actually don't remember the price of this. Okay, there's 2 frozen veg and a mixed veg. I believe it's £1.25 for the broccoli. We ran out this week. Chip does like a bit of that as well. I got some of my absolute favourite. So red onion and chive bagels. Used to only ever buy them when I'm on a pound deal, but you know, as we know, everything's gone up in price, so even the deal prices aren't as good. So it's £1.30, but I think they're like £1.75 normally, so it's a little bit cheaper. It's not as good as it could be, but you know, that's where we're at the moment. Now I did have 2 of these left in the freezer last week, and Corey wanted his chicken burgers that I bought last week but didn't have any buns, so he was the opposite way around last week. So I suggested these and he thoroughly enjoyed them. He was quite excited about that, said it was a good call on that one. So yeah, these are the ones I would highly recommend because they've just got so much flavour, the red onion and chive ones. And I got Chip a bowl for Christmas. I know, it's just one of those expenses. It's not necessary really, but I did it anyway. Heating again. Santa paws, and it's a doggy paw one. I've actually been looking for a bowl for him for Christmas. Don't know why. I know it's an unnecessary purchase, but sometimes we do these things. And I couldn't find any dog ones. There were cat ones everywhere. This is £5. And I got myself some Curly Waves Shockwaves mousse. I was after something more specific. Sorry, I was looking at the actual bottle, not where I was recording. I was after, I think it's like a salt spray or a beach hair or something like that. But they didn't have anything, and you know, I've only just started doing my hair, so I don't know if this is going to work or not, but we're going to give it a go anyway. And this was, I believe, £3. Yes, £3 for that one. I hope you enjoyed the haul. I have just done a whole rant of, I'm getting myself confused with these Vlogmas things. So normally at this point, I would say I will see you in the next one after rambling for a while and finally getting there. But we've got a calendar to do. So I'm going to do the calendar now. It is actually the 2nd of December right now. You will be seeing this on the 3rd. I am going to have to cheat for just this one day. Just so that I can get everything ready and get it going. And that's why I had to cut a load out, because I was explaining too much. It's too confusing. You don't need to know it. It's all you need to know is I'm cheating with this one, okay? So yeah, I'm going to do the 2nd and 3rd calendars. You would see them on the 2nd and 3rd, so it won't make much difference to you. And you know, I keep getting told by people, well, you don't need to tell us because we wouldn't know, but I would. So I don't, just okay, I'm going to stop now because I'll go into the rant that I just deleted. So yeah, I'm going to put this away and then we're going to do calendars. Hello, so this is really weird. You would have seen by now yesterday's vlog. Yeah, Vlogmas number 2 you would have seen. And I would have explained to you all about the calendar bit. I literally just finished eating yesterday's chocolate. That's confusing, isn't it? And I turned off and I'm ready to go. So Vlogmas day 3 is what you'll watch today, even though for me it's not that day. And I'm cheating to do the calendar so I can get the vlog and everything up on time. And I would have been doing some stuff today, but I don't know what, because I've actually not planned that. But we're doing number 3. I'm going to show you, but I'm not going to pull it out because, as you would have seen yesterday, that didn't go very well. So we've had number 1, number 2. So we're going to do this one, and it has a sparkling Christmas wishes sign on it. Let's see if it's stuck on like the other 2 were. Yep. She really went nuts with this glue, didn't she? Oh, I can't get it out. Okay. We've got some white stuff in it. Ooh, something different. We got not Christmassy chocolate, we got Mawan blocks. These are chewy sweets. They're really, really nice chewy sweets as well. So we've got 2 strawberry ones, or nope, that's a little raspberry on it. You probably can't see. It's a little tiny raspberry in the corner. 2 chewy sweets, very nice. So now we know they're not all going to be quality streaks. That's interesting to know. So I hope the haul was good. I hope prices helped out a little bit. I know I've not really been buying like a good range of things because I just don't need it. Yeah, that's it. I just don't need it. And that little bit of extra money that we didn't spend, I've sort of spent it in Iceland already. I know what I want to get if it's in there, but Iceland's the best place for them. So yes, we will have a Iceland haul the next week or 2. I don't want to commit any more to that because I have one vlog that I know of that I've got like in my computer and I've just got edit and stuff. Apart from that, I'm not got any more. I got plans so I can't tell you when things are coming, but we're gonna have some extra hauls. I feel like maybe we should go and look around some shops. I don't have a massive amount of shops in my town, but comment down below and let me know if there's a shop you'd like me to go in. Very uncomfortable doing that in front of people, but if I've got my phone, I think I'll be okay. I'll just have to go in there with that right attitude. They don't care what I'm doing. I've seen people vlogging when I've been around and it's like you literally look at them for a second and carry on with what you're doing. So that's what I can remember. So yeah, give me some ideas of some shops with maybe some Christmassy stuff that you know is in some shops or whatever. Like I said, my town isn't massive. There's a lot of shops we don't have. Like we don't have Marks and Spencer and stuff like that. We used to have, but I think there was a big dispute about rent prices or something apparently. Yeah, and then maybe there'll be some that I can do. And then you've sort of got a bit of control as well, because it's not just me. This is, I know it's technically my channel, but it's not, it's our channel, isn't it? So yeah, give give me some comments down below, and I'm actually going to go because I think I'm hyped up with all the recording and getting confused with stuff, and I'm going to start talking rubbish again in a minute. So Vlogmas number 3 is done, and I will see you for Vlogmas number 4. Bye.